expecting him back shortly.
Yeah, the wait is almost over. Finally, he's going to be able to lace him up again.
And now the New York Knicks starters. P.J. Augustine out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Williams. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Smith in at the power forward position. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Marshall making the play.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Smith with a screen on Irving. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Here's Smith following the basket by Freak. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. LeBron kicks to Marshall. And again, it's Cleveland.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Shumpert, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Mozgov. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And Shumpert kicks to Augustine. Here's Smith. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. No good. James with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Passes to Irving. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Nice shot by Smith.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
For 3, Marshall, that's good. Marshall's got 7 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pull up Jay. Here's Irving. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Well, scoring from the wing is a necessity in the NBA, and that tells you a little bit about the value of these guys, the highest scoring small forwards in the league since the All-Star break. LeBron James, number 1. 3rd is Carmelo Anthony.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Craig. I mean, they are special players at the offensive end. Impossible to defend in any kind of conventional way. I mean, you've got to be creative to try to slow these guys down.
Here is Augustine. Following the basket by Kevin Love. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
And here's Augustine. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Smith. That's in. Augustine with the assist. And it's 6 points for Smith.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. LeBron kicks to Mozgov. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Inside, Lopez with the steal. Augustine against Irving. Lopez a screen. And Augustine kicks to Shumpert. Here's Williams. Mozgov with the block. Smith wide open. He fires. And it's Smith again missing. Feeds it to Marshall. Outside Irving. To the middle. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. To the wing right side. Here's Lopez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for Derek Williams.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
Lopez sets a screen for Augustine. He's off from 17 feet.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Josh Smith getting in the way of the defense there.
To the paint. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Knicks trail by 16. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Marshall. Following the score by New York. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here is Augustine. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor. And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
That drops. Verajav's got his second basket of the night.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him. He had an opportunity, took advantage of it.
Augustine dishes to Lee. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 5 assists tonight. Now here's Marshall. 18 points for him. The dish to James. Unloads from 13. And again, it's Anderson Verajav. Verajav's got 6 points.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Shots good by Lee.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Marshall. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Just 3 to shoot, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's James. He had 34 points in the win against Boston.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Fresh is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's O'Quinn in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Seraphin the pass to Smith. He feeds it to Augustine. Pulls up on the wing. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Porzingis comes in for Smith. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Lee in for Augustine. And now we've got Gwinnett also changing it up. Leonard comes in for Robin Lopez. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Williams. And that's an intentional foul. Inside, here's Lee. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Lee. He's got 14 points, and he's chalked up one three-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And here's Augustine following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's Porzingis, 9 points last game. The 8-footer, Verejao grabs the board.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now here is Augustine. 6 points for him. Marshall with the steal. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Beyond the arc. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He had a triple-double tonight, which is a perfect example of how strong his play has been. The fact that this is yet another triple. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich.
Nice work, everyone. Winning is not a sometimes thing. It's an all-the-time thing, all right?
Mark Price is here observing. One of the
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
Check out our interview with Pacers All-Star forward Paul George.
I close my eyes on the dance floor and forget about you. I lose myself in flashing colors. I've got to see.
Check out our interview with Pacers All-Star forward Paul George.
You know, it's just great to be a part of something that you grew up playing.
Then we have some tips on getting your 2K Pro-Am team ready for Road to the Finals. And be sure to vote on your top 2K TV WoW Alley-Oop of the Week.
Tune in now.